Hello po sa ating mga followers. Maraming salamat po sa ating mga bagong subscriber. Samahan niyo po muli ako sa video ito mula sa simula hanggang sa huli. Special shoutout po to my brother-in-law, Razi Imperato, for his birthday today, March 2, the United States of America. More birthday to come. Stay safe, strong and healthy. Okay po, ang title ng topic na ating tatalakayin po ngayon ay How to Deal with a Conflict Schedule. Conflict schedules are not a sign of failure. They are a sign that are pursuing multiple responsibilities. Example, your dad or mom, brother or sister, student, worker, public servant, at the same time volunteer, businessman, church officer, and others. Many conflicts are solvable when handled calmly. Not all urgent things are important. Not all important things are urgent. Okay po. Handle them with clarity, early communication, long-term thinking, emotional control. Because success is not about avoiding conflict. It is about managing it wisely. A conflict schedule happens when two important responsibilities overlap. For example, a work shift versus exam, family event versus assignment deadline, overtime versus study time. Here are practical system you can use. Okay po. First, identify, is it urgent or important? Ask, which one has long-term impact? Which one has flexibility? Which one affects your income, grades, or relationships most? Not all conflict are equal. Some feel urgent. Second one, communicate early. This is powerful. The earlier you communicate, the more options you have. Inform your professor early if for conflict with an academic requirements. Inform your employer early if you have exams or major academic deadlines. Late communication removes your leverage, and early communication shows responsibility and maturity. Next one, negotiate and don't panic. Instead of saying, I can do it, say, is there a way we can adjust this? Options may include shift swap, extension request, partial submission, or remote participation. Prioritize long term over short term. Sometimes you must choose. Ask yourself, which this decision matter in 6 months, in 2 years? Your degree is long term. Your growth is long term. Temporary overtime may not be. Make decision align with your future self. Number 5, build a buffer system. To reduce future conflicts, start assignment early. Study weekly, like a second quadrant, important but not urgent. So this is from Eisenhower metrics. Eisenhower metrics. Save emergency leave for exam periods, block important dates in advance. Preparation prevent pressure. Number 6, ask that you cannot do everything. One hard truth, you cannot say yes to everything. Growth requires boundaries. Sometimes you must say, I won't be available or I'm not available. And that's okay. That's okay, normal. That's normal po. So, when in doubt, choose the path that supports education, family stability, long-term growth. Because temporary discomfort is better than permanent regret. Okay po. A framework for interview is STAR. And some of you already familiar this framework. STAR, S is situation, T means task, A means action, and R is result. And then for the handling complex schedules, the framework is CLEAR, CLEAR. Okay po. C, clarity the conflict. Before reacting emotionally, pause and define the situation. Ask, what exactly is overlapping? What are the deadlines? Is this a real conflict or poor planning? Example, work shift 3 to 10 p.m. versus exam review session 6 to 8 p.m. Clarity removes panic and prevents rash decision. And L, level the priorities. Classify its responsibility. Is it urgent? Is it important for long-term growth? Is it flexible? Who control the deadline? Not all urgent things are important. Not all important things are urgent. Okay po? These steps protect your long-term goal and evaluate the consequences. Think long-term. If I choose option A, what happened this week? What happened in 6 months? If I choose option B, what happened to my grades? What happens to my income? What happens to my friendships or relationships? Choose the options that protect your future self. And A, act early, communicate and adjust. Most conflict become disaster because of late communication. Inform your professor early, inform your supervisor early, ask for alternative respectfully. Early action increases your leverage, and late action increases penalties. And the last one are reflect and reduce future conflicts. After the situation, what caused the conflict? Could I have planned earlier? Do I need better time blocking? Do I need stronger boundaries? Reflection turns stress into growth. Okay po? And conflict schedules are not a sign of failure. They are proof that you are pursuing growth. But maturity is shown in calm decision making, early communication, long-term thinking, taking responsibility. This is your personal anchor. When unsure, ask, will this decision support my study, family, and growth? If yes, move forward confidently. Here example of the conflict schedule po. Family versus study. Okay? Like C is clarify the conflict. Conflict is scheduled between my supplementary exam and family reunion. And L is level the priorities. So this is the first quadrant. Eisenhower matrix. Family reunion is flexible and negotiable. Study, supplementary exam is not flexible and non-negotiable. Okay? And E, evaluate the consequences. Family, if I miss the family reunion, minimal impact or damage. Study, if I miss the supplementary exam, fail my unit or subject, and major impact to my study and future. And A, act early, communicate and adjust. Family, negotiate my family members of my absentee or my absent, and I will set a plan to meet in other time or reschedule. And R, reflect and reduce future conflicts. The future conflict, I sacrifice my family reunion and control my emotional. I need to have a better planning strategy and consider another unpredictable event. Okay po? So I sacrifice my family reunion and I control my emotional. Mga kababayan, sa mga susunod na video ay doon natin tatalakayin ang 10 tips to balance study, work, and family life. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagsuporta. Paki-subscribe po sa aking YouTube video channel na ito. Paki-like, comment, and share po sa ating mga kababayan. Naway nakapagbigay ako sa inyo ng inspirasyon. Maraming salamat po.